Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to add a picker. A picker is just something that allows you to scroll through a list of items. You can restrict the size of it, and basically by restricting the size of it, it allows you to essentially, have a lot of information. Almost like a daytime picker, but the picker that we're going to implement is a CupertinoPicker that's styled like iOS widgets, plus you can put whatever you want in there. And to do this, really simple. You just put a child picker, and you can actually, it's not picker, it's CupertinoPicker. You can actually add it the same way that you would a daytime picker or a time picker, where I've done that in the videos, where a button is clicked and that opens that up. You can do that. Now, as an extra task, I recommend that you have a go at that. Okay, so inside of here, there's three main properties that are required. Item extent, which is basically sort of like how tall each item is. 150 is a good default value, but experiment with it, and depending on what sort of decoration style that you've got applied. Next is unselected item change, basically when you change one of the items, scrolled in it. And this is int index, and it starts from 0, so if you have 5 items in there, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm just going to print out the index. You can obviously do something specific, and you could, from here, store it somewhere else as well. And the other last default item is children. So in here, you can have whatever children you want. I'm going to keep it simple and have a few text items. So I'm going to say item 1. I'm going to have a total of 5 items. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So if I save that, let's see what we get. So we got these now. Okay, so it's got some default styling based on the rest of the application. If you want to remove that, that's just basic text properties. So you just do style, and in here, nice text style, I believe. Yeah, text style. In here, we can add a color. So if I do color dark black, save that, that will change the text color only of the first one, because that's what I've applied it to. You could create like a separate text style variable, and then it's applied to all of them, so that way you're not duplicating again and again. And if you want to remove that sort of underline, you can do that by doing decoration, text decoration. We don't want to combine, we just do dot none. And you can change the color in the actual right here as well if you want to. As you can see, it's being removed from the first one, so that's what you do. So as you can see, we can scroll through it, and it's printed out the list of items. So if I go to the last one, it's the 4th item, because this is 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So go to the first one, it goes to 0. And as you can see, even though I didn't let go of the mouse, or effectively the finger on the screen, it still scrolls through all of them. So yeah, honestly, there isn't much more to it than that. There are some other basic properties, and I'll recommend as an extra task that you have a look at these, like background color, etc. What I want you to do is essentially, so like if we were to go here and change the height of this to 200, for example, 200, as you can see, it's a lot smaller now, and no matter how many items we have, they're only restricted within this. I want you, here's a little clue, inside of this container, have a child, which is a column. Inside of that, you'll have a bunch of children in there. Have this, or have a container inside of it, then have this inside of it. So a container, then a column, another container, which basically has all of this. Then still inside of the column, but just outside of the container that holds this, add a button. And when you click that button, it just essentially prints out what has been selected. And that's really it for pickers. You can customize it however you want. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.